Minecraft PvP mods have been around for a long time. Ever since their rise in late 2010, people have created innovative and multifunctional creations to optimize their PvP for a more efficient gameplay and an overall better experience. But there was one problem. What if you wanted to use more than one mod at a time? How could you launch multiple mods without crashing the game? And thus came the idea of creating a sort of mod pack consisting of a collection of the most popular PvP mods, eventually becoming the separate third-party clients we know today. In this video, we'll take a look at the timeline of Minecraft PvP clients ever since their creation nearly 10 years ago. Let's start in July of 2014, when a player by the name of 5zig released the game-changing 5zig mod for Minecraft 1.7.10. This was incredible progress in the Minecraft PvP modding community, as it established the basic essence of what a PvP client set out to achieve: efficient display of information. Mods displaying your coordinates, armor durability, potion effects, and different server information were all viewable on your game screen, which is vital when it comes to Minecraft PvP. Less than a year later, in April of 2015, LabbyMod 1.0 was released. Although LabbyMod had mostly the same essential mods as 5zig, it was the first in creating a friend system within the client. Players who used LabbyMod could now chat with each other across servers, which was extraordinary considering many servers had substantial player counts instead of one server dominating the game. Fast forward to June of 2016, the OpticCraft client, otherwise known as OCMC, was released. This client was the first to create its custom branded GUI within the game and was also the first to include the toggle sprint mod as well as customizable capes for player clans in the popular Factions game mode. A couple of months later, in October of 2016, the Skull project was released. This client was aesthetically unique and included 1.7 animations as well as offering custom capes. Then, in May of 2017, the revolutionary Badlion client was released. Since the Badlion network was highly valued in the PvP community with its release in 2015, the Badlion client had the perfect path paved for its release and the hype around it. With an entirely custom launcher, a custom GUI, and with successful marketing and branding strategies, such as being the first client to offer different cosmetics, the client was, once again, revolutionary. Moving on, also in May of 2017, the previously mentioned OCMC was then handed over to the owners of Cosmic PvP and became the Cosmic client. A few months later, in July of 2017, members of the MineHQ community released the popular Cheatbreaker client, which was largely focused on high FPS and an internal anti-cheat. This client would eventually lay the foundation for the Lunar client, which will be mentioned later in the video. In the first 2 months of 2018, a couple of clients specifically designed for Hypixel users were released. The Pixel client and Hyperium were released in January and February, respectively. Skier was instrumental in his contributions in creating the Hyperion client and made regular videos on his YouTube channel, marketing and boosting its awareness. In July of 2019, the Lunar client, a revamped version of Cheapbreaker, was publicly released, and it too, like the Badline client with its Badline network, had the Lunar network that was released in early 2019. This server had mostly the same players from MineHQ in the likes of Prestige PvP, Griffin, Marcel, and Jordan. It wasn't until early 2020 that Lunar would begin targeting Hypixel users and content creators with their mods and cosmetics that, in turn, resulted in the client taking off and cementing itself at the top of the Minecraft PvP client hierarchy. Going back to 2019, PvP Lounge was released in August with its custom GUI and aesthetic look. Moving on to the next year, the Club client is an unreleased client that was announced in late 2020 but has yet to release any beta or testing version. The Melon client was announced in early 2021 and had considerable momentum as far as its hype is concerned. However, in July of the same year, the project was discontinued and wrapped. In early 2022, the Feather client was announced, and at the time of recording this video, has released a beta version. This client has the feature to install specific mods of your choice instead of having a limited number of mods with previous clients. With many positive reviews of the beta version, the buzz and hype around this client is fairly strong. However, is it going to live up to everyone's expectations? Well, only time will tell. Thank you for watching.